Hi guys, it's Alan from Cool Toys. Today we're going to do a bit of brake adjusting. I've had a few customers who've said that their scooters have turned up and the back brake's binding on. That just means it's not been set up very well at the factory, and if you are one of those people then it's a easy enough fix. So we're going to show you that now. So we've set this one up, you can see wheel doesn't spin. This basically means the caliper, which is this part, is binding on the brake. So what you need is a 3mm Allen key, and then all we're going to do is firmly insert the 3mm in, and you see that arm jump back. So if you just loosen that right off about a half turn, then now you can see the wheel spins nicely. Now if that's your problem, then that's good because it's an easy fix. The other thing that can happen is potentially your disc could be bent in transit. That would be something else that would cause it to bind, but in that case it would only bind, at a certain part of the disc. So if you just look at your disc and spin it, it should be pretty true. No perfect, but most of these things run pretty true. Now, you can just put something in here, like the Allen key. And you can see by doing that, if it's touching at certain parts and not at other parts, then the potential that your disc is bent. The other thing that could happen is that these screws holding the disc might not be tight, or the disc might not be seated properly. So if you look that it's seated on the inside and all those nuts are tight, all those bolts are tight that hold the disc on, it should be running pretty free. The other thing that can happen that's tight, I'll show you on this other one, is that this can be pulled out in transit. So just check that that is seated in the hole. That could cause it to be tight as well. There's no point adjusting the end if it's just been pulled out there. So it's a really easy fix. You spin your wheel, then press that until it binds. And you know where it grips. Now what you want to do is push that lever until just before it starts gripping. Just about there. And then tighten up the bolt at that point. Now some people like to have a brake that's really tight, other people like to have the lever so you've got to pull it right in before it breaks. If you put it too tight then it'll skid more. A happy medium is what you want. So if you just basically play with that little 3mm Allen key and get it gripping at the right place, that's how to set up your brake. That's all for today.